This website is completely real, and if you go on it, the first thing you see is a person's face, and that's all the website is. It's a person's face just like sitting there looking at you. It doesn't necessarily look scary. I mean, you definitely get a very eerie feeling, but it's just a human being's face looking at you. Now, the creepy part about this website is that the person you're looking at doesn't exist.
Some websites feel wrong the moment you open them. They don't scream danger, but they whisper something creepy. They can predict the date of your demise, activate your computer at 3 a.m., or generate people who don't exist but look exactly like someone you have lost. These are not deep web hoaxes. They are real, hidden, and watching. And if you stay far too long, you might feel them watching you back. These websites don't just collect your data. They study you, profile you, and sometimes they respond. Welcome to the internet's most forbidden websites. Deathdate.info, the website that predicts the date of your demise. This mysterious tool will give you the answer to the most important question of your life. When will your time come? Don't wait any longer. Go to the form, enter your details, and click Calculate. It looks harmless. It has a clean interface, just a few basic answers. Name, birth, date, gender, and click. Suddenly, you're staring at a date, the day your time runs out. A Reddit user once wrote, "I logged into the Death Date website and entered my details to see the date that I died. My heart sinks as I see that I have less than a day to live." So how does this website know the date? Some say it's just a cheap script using life expectancy charts. Others believe it pulled from cookies, browser behavior, maybe even your fitness app data. But there are others who believe the website watches you, because for a few of them, the date changed. It didn't stay the same. It got even closer. One person mentioned, "It gave me a date in 2038. A few weeks later, I checked again. It said 2027. It's like the website is reacting to how I'm living my life." And they are the ones who revealed a few disturbing facts about the app. They saw little patterns, accidents narrowly avoided, news stories matching the date, just a growing sense that maybe it's not a prediction, maybe it's a countdown. And that's what makes Deathdate.info so disturbing. Try it if you dare, but just know, once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. Thispersondoesnotexist.com. Every time you hit refresh, a new face appears. A perfect stranger with no life. Each image is made by AI, but sometimes users ended up seeing their own face. A Reddit user writes, "I saw my face on thispersondoesnotexist.com while searching characters for my fantasy novel. The only face I had left to find was the face that was going to belong to the main character. After a few more page refreshes, I saw it. My smiling face. I felt my heart rate spike. It looked exactly like me. Every detail was eerily accurate. I didn't know I couldn't refresh the page. I don't mean that I was frozen in fear. I clicked the refresh button and the page did not refresh. I tried clicking the little X button, but an error message popped up. This person does not exist." Another user writes, "I thought it was funny, so I checked the site and generated a couple of images. I had to leave my PC for a bit. The minute I went back to my PC, I saw that the browser was still on the website, only to see my face. My own face staring right back at me. Is this some sort of twisted joke, I wondered? I checked my webcam to see if the lid was open, but it wasn't. Now, the real question, how is it doing it? This person does not exist uses a deep learning algorithm called Style Jan, trained on tens of thousands of real faces. And not just celebrities, anyone, people like you and me, pulled from old Facebook uploads, photo sharing sites, stock databases. In one real case, a network of over 1,000 LinkedIn accounts was discovered, all of them powered by Jan-generated faces. However, it's just a tool, just a website, just pixels. That's what you tell yourself until it shows you someone you know, someone you lost, or someone who looks exactly like you. And that's terrifying. Mural.love. Imagine you load a page and a face appears. It looks real, plausible, human, but you've never met them. On Neural.love, every image is freshly generated. AI crafted to look like a real person, a person who never lived on this earth. But what if it generates images which resembled a loved one you recently lost? What will be your reaction? Users on Reddit shared images of AI-generated faces resembling their late loved ones, so accurately. It felt like visiting a ghost. Some describe it as an uncanny echo of people they once knew. A jolt that leaves you wondering if your memories have been scanned. How is it even possible? One user shared, "My dad passed away 5 years ago. AI let me hug him again." They described how AI imagery helped them feel close to someone they missed, and that's wholesome. These aren't horror stories, but they highlight just how powerful and psychologically dangerous seeing synthetic versions of loved ones can feel. Why is it unsettling? Because its quality is pushing boundaries, forging faces that make you wonder. Is this someone I know? A 2025 Homeland Security report warned that AI-generated faces are now being used in fraud to bypass facial ID systems and manipulate people online. By generating startlingly realistic faces, these tools are not just art. They are weapons in the rise of synthetic identity theft. It's not just seeing a fake face, it's believing you see someone familiar. PredictiveWorld.org, a website that can predict everything in your life. Enter a few details, your name, your job, your habits, and Predictive World can tell you the rest, from how long you'll live to what crimes you're most likely to commit. It feels like a dark game at first, until the results start getting too specific. This Reddit user writes, "To promote Watch Dogs 2, Ubisoft teamed up with the University of Cambridge Psychometrics Center to create Predictive World, which was a web app that predicts loads of aspects of your life from your online information. Your lifespan estimate, chances of being convicted or divorced, risk of serious illness. It can almost predict everything." But how are they doing it? Ubisoft's Predictive World shows how tiny bits of personal data can reveal shockingly detailed profiles. Each day, we leave a trail of more than 5 billion gigabytes of data behind us. This information comes from billions of collection points, from online transactions, of course, to GPS signals, social media likes, texts we exchange, or even parking tickets, soda dispensers, etc. They are then sold, bought, and analyzed through different touchpoints in order to create strong and accurate probabilities on who we are or what we're most likely to do. The site isn't malevolent, it's clinical, but don't be surprised once your data starts predicting you. Zalgo Text Generator, a website that takes normal sentences and adds hundreds of hidden Unicode characters, symbols, overlays, diacritics, stacked in chaotic, unnatural ways. It starts simple. You type your name, your friend's name, maybe a line from a poem. Then you hit generate, and the words come back, twisted, glitching, possessed. What you get looks like something a virus would write. Letters bleed upwards, words collapse into black ink, and it doesn't stop. It originally started as a parody. Zalgo was a mythos about a corrupted god of the internet. But the text tool became so extreme, it started breaking the tools it ran on. iPhones freezes, Discord servers is lagging out, entire browser windows crash. Users quickly realized this wasn't just creepy, it was unstable. Why is it dangerous? Because a few Reddit users also reported it bricked their messaging app until they restarted their phones. So next time someone sends you a sentence that looks like it's melting, don't reply. Just close the tab before it opens something else. You didn't need to go to the dark web to find these forbidden websites. These websites are right there, in plain sight, and just one click away. A site that predicts when you'll meet your end, a face generator that gives you someone you've buried, a text glitch so powerful it crashes all your apps, and pages that calculate your entire future like you're just a number. These websites are worse than you think. They're still online, still active, but let me warn you, these are internet's most forbidden websites.